Konnichiwa! Welcome back to my Japan series. This is my Kyoto vlog and I'm so excited to explore this amazing city. There's so many things to do, so many things that I want to see and photograph. Today didn't start off on like the best note, but I'm not even gonna get into it because it is sunny and warm, which I wasn't expecting. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom. I just ate some delicious matcha and Sakura ice cream, and now I'm going over to a temple. So let's get into it. Let's start exploring. First, I stopped by the Kimono Forest, a free art installation at the Arashiyama station. The beautiful patterns of the traditional clothing are showcased in clear pillars. At night, they are also illuminated. Tenryu-ji is a peaceful Buddhist temple and World Heritage Site. It dates back to 1339. Tickets for the gardens and buildings are 800 yen or 500 yen for the gardens only. If you go inside, you do have to take your shoes off to protect the tatami flooring. After exploring inside, it was time to wander through the incredible gardens. This garden is so beautiful. Okay, these weeping cherry blossoms are gorgeous. It's just a whole canopy of white. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. These trees are so big and oh man, I love it. It is seriously gorgeous here. I think I've said that already. Today started off kind of bad, but I'm so happy now. I also like how all of the plants are labeled so you know what they are. So pretty. I could stay so much longer in this garden. It is beautiful, but I have other things to do today. The main street in front of the temple and leading to the bamboo forest is busy with shops and restaurants. There is so much to check out. The Arashiyama bamboo forest is one of the most famous spots in Kyoto, and unless you go super early in the morning, you should expect crowds. It is free, and the towering bamboo is so awesome to see in person. The bamboo is so pretty, so tall. This is so cool. Okay, I've come to the Kyoto Gyoen National Garden. Hopefully I said that right, but it's just a big, beautiful green space. I'm excited to wander around. Oh man, look at all the cherry blossoms. Gorgeous. The sun has kind of gone behind some clouds, but it's still so beautiful. The weeping cherry blossoms are definitely my favorite. Look at the way they hang. It's so pretty. Set in the park is the Kyoto Imperial Palace. It is open to the public and free to wander through the grounds. You cannot enter the buildings, but they are amazing to see from the outside. Kyoto was the capital of Japan from 794 to 1868. The original palace was built in 794, but after many fires and rebuilds, the current palace was constructed in 1855. Okay, for a late lunch, I've come to Moss Burger, which is a burger fast food place here in Japan. I hear it's pretty good, so I'm gonna go check it out. Next, I went to the Yasaka Shrine. I only paused for a moment before being swept by the crowds into the adjoining park, where there was a Sakura festival happening with a ton of food vendors. Another cloud of cherry blossoms. Also, there's like a festival going on. There's all these food stalls and stuff. Yeah, hopefully I find something that looks good. There are so many people out and about having fun. I picked up a serving of takoyaki. These fried octopus balls are a really popular street food and they were super tasty. From a different spot, I got a yummy Sakura soda. Like I said in my Tokyo video, there's a bunch of Pokemon manhole covers all over Japan. This is the cutest one I've seen so far. I mean, I've only seen 3, but oh, it's so adorable with the Sakura. I've come up to this temple. They have like a light illumination going on tonight, but I just used the rest of my yen for that Sakura soda. I mean, I still have a little bit left, but it's 600 yen, cash only. So I guess I'm gonna not do it or go to the 7-Eleven ATM. I don't know. It goes for quite a while, but yeah, this is a pretty little temple. The Sakura is just so beautiful, even just by lamplight. Look at it in this twilight hour. Okay, I'm really feeling FOMO about not doing that illuminated thing, and I could just go to the 7-Eleven ATM, get some cash, but my body's also like, go to sleep, and I'm like, it's not even 7 o'clock, and my body's like, I don't care. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna go to sleep, or you know, go back, journal, and probably listen to my audiobook. I'm rambling, but keep on watching for tomorrow. I'm assuming this is all going to be one vlog for Kyoto. So yeah, enjoy these last few clips of the cherry blossoms. Although there will be more tomorrow, I'm sure. So hello from a rainy day here in Kyoto, but it is supposed to clear up later and be sunny hopefully. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I said yesterday, but Kyoto is known for having a ton of temples and shrines. So I'm gonna go visit a bunch today. Come along. Also, the cherry blossoms are still holding on. I'm pretty sure they're at peak and are just so gorgeous. I think this trail of cherry blossoms along this canal here is called the Philosopher's Path, and I will be walking a portion of it today. Oh my goodness. I mean, besides just right now, but I'm gonna walk it here and there. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look, it's just like this canopy of white. Oh my goodness. See, it's been less than 10 minutes and the sun is already shining. Look how beautiful. The first temple of the day was Higashiyama Jisho-ji. It is also called Kinkaku-ji, meaning silver pavilion. This temple dates back to 1482, and despite the name, the pavilion is not silver, although originally there were plans to add silver foil. The complex includes many other buildings and gardens to explore. It is 500 yen to enter. I think I've mentioned before in another video how much I love the moss here in Japan, just everywhere. Oh, it's so beautiful, especially in this morning light. Gorgeous. This place looks like a fairy tale with all the moss and the pretty light and all the birds calling and the flowers. Beautiful. Just like, look at this moss. Wow. Make sure to follow the path up to the viewpoint overlooking the entire complex. I've made it back down to the Philosopher's Path, and I'm going to follow this to the next shrine. Or maybe it's a temple. I can never remember. Discovering all of the cherry blossoms was one of my favorite parts of my time in Kyoto. The flowers are gorgeous, and watching the petals blow in the wind is seriously magical. Just a minute off the Philosopher's Path is the Hōnenin Temple, which is free. It was founded in 1680. All of the sand art amazes me so much. Even when it's just lines, it's just so cool looking. You can go in here, but it's 800 yen for adults, and I think I'm gonna just skip it. But if you want to check it out. Okay, I started walking along the Philosopher's Path again to another shrine, of course. But I just stopped at this cute little cafe. It's called And Bull, like bulldogs, and there's all this bulldog decor in there. It's really cute. They have coffees and stuff and pizzas. I got like a margarita pizza and it was really good. So definitely check it out. They were playing Chapel Roan in there. It was a vibe. Okay, this is a bonus shrine, not the one I was going to originally, but like I said, there's so many shrines and stuff in Kyoto. I decided to check it out real quick since I was here. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at these little mice all decked out in flowers. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Some donations. I am so happy I happened upon this shrine. It was so pretty with the flowers, and I loved seeing the different animal statues. This just shows that you should not be too strict about sticking to your itinerary. I am really happy that I walked up to that shrine. Not only was it gorgeous and unique, but there was also like some kind of ceremony performance going on, which was really cool to see. All right, I've made it to the next shrine. This one is dedicated to fertility, which is symbolized by rabbits. So there's just a bunch of little rabbits and stuff, or so I hear. Let's go ahead and walk in. Okay, look how cute this rabbit is with its little offerings. Aw, that's adorable. The Okazaki Shrine dates back to 794. In 1178, after the successful birth of an empress, it became associated with fertility and safe childbirth. I loved finding all the different cute rabbit statues. The temple is free to visit. I was walking over to this shrine and there's like some kind of event competition thing happening. I don't know, I just got here. I'm gonna check it out. I stood and watched some of the different performances, the dances over there. They were so cool. I love seeing all like the different types of dances, and the outfits were like really extravagant. One group had like 2 or 3 outfit changes during their dance, so that was really awesome. I'm gonna go check out the shrine and then maybe go check out some more dancing. I don't know, it was just so cool. Okay, found another Pokemon manhole cover. I love this one too. Cyndaquil is so cute. This is one of the newest shrines in Kyoto, dating back to only 1895. Okay, unfortunately it looks like they're doing some reconstruction over here, but you can tell just by like this building here that it probably would look amazing. I'm gonna go check it out. I I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend 600 yen to go into the garden, but I'm glad I did. Look at these trees. These are the pinkest sakura I've seen so far. I love the color. That garden ended up being really big and of course gorgeous. Water features, so many, you know, sakura blooming, just amazing. Definitely worth the 600 yen. Man, I almost didn't go in. Which 600 yen obviously isn't even that much, but I'm at the point in the trip where I'm kind of trying to save money. Anyway, I was gonna go see some more of the competitions over there, but I realized that it's getting kind of late and there are some shrines I wanted to visit today that closed at 5, so I'm gonna head that direction. Okay, I lied. So those other shrines are on my list for tomorrow to do. I just remembered my itinerary wrong, and I only have one thing I was gonna do today that's left. So I do have time to go over there and watch some more dancing. I probably won't film anymore because I already filmed a bunch, but I wanna just live in the moment and appreciate it. It's just so cool when you're traveling to come across like some spontaneous thing that you didn't expect, and this is definitely like that. I love it, so I'm gonna go check that out. I pretty much just plan on going to every Studio Ghibli shop that I can find. This one was a bonus. I knew there was a one near here, but this is not it. So this is really cute though. Okay, I was going to save most of my shopping until I got to Osaka because it's my last stop and I didn't have to lug everything along with me. But this Studio Ghibli store is the biggest I've seen so far, and there's some things here that I haven't seen at the other ones I've been to. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my shopping here and try not to spend too much, but yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot of cool photo ops too. These two intersecting streets are popular for shopping. While the sea of people is off-putting, the architecture and variety of souvenirs are cool to check out. Even the Starbucks is cute. I didn't end up going into many shops just because it was so crowded and overwhelming, but it was an interesting area of the city to walk through. All these little chopstick rests are so cute. Oh, I like the ones that look like food. Look how cute. And the paper cranes, wow. Oh look, another Studio Ghibli store. I think legally I have to go in. There was actually one thing at the other store that I wanted that I didn't see, so. Okay, well they still didn't have the little bell I wanted here, but they did have other things that I've not seen, so. Go to every store because they all have different stuff and different decor, which is really cute. This Buddhist temple was already closed when I walked by, but the pagoda stands tall above the walls and surrounding buildings. It is easy to see why it is such a popular photo spot in Kyoto. One of my favorite parts of visiting Japan was seeing all the tourists dressed up in traditional kimonos with their hair done beautifully. I didn't take much footage though for privacy. Alrighty, I've meandered my way back to the temple from last night because they're doing the night illumination still. I think it's every night until May, sometime in May, but yeah, I have cash now. I went to the ATM this morning, so I'm really excited. I do want to wait until it gets a little bit darker though, so I can see the lights better. Honestly, I don't think I can wait. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get in line and go do it. The illumination event was wonderful. It was a mix of light projections and music. Walking through the grounds at dusk was such a different experience than seeing the temples during the day. Okay, that was really cool. I probably could have gone like half an hour or an hour later, but really awesome. It is raining, if you can't tell or hear. I'm gonna go like grab something at 7-Eleven for dinner and turn in. I will see you tomorrow for my last full day in Kyoto. Good morning. I have come to the most famous, iconic spot in Kyoto, one of the top tourist destinations in Japan. It's these torii gates. It's a shrine. I'm just gonna let future voiceover Rachael explain it. I've already walked through some of the torii gates. They're supposed to be like 1,000 or I don't know how many, but because future Rachael hasn't done that research yet. I hear that the further up you go, the less crowded it is, and I'm hoping that is the case. It's already not as crowded as it was at the beginning, so I'm gonna keep on going up to the top shrine. We'll see if I make it there. Let's go. The Fushimi Inari Shrine is a must-see in Japan. Not only is it a fantastic photo spot, but it is drenched in history and cultural significance. The shrine was established in 7-Eleven and it is free to explore. There are approximately 10,000 torii gates, each donated by a business. The gates create vermilion tunnels through the tranquil forest and lead visitors up the mountain. Along the way, you will find many fox messenger statues and smaller shrines. To make it to the top, plan for about 2 to 3 hours to complete the hike. The nice thing is that they have lots of places to stop along the way where you can rest and get a treat. I think I'm gonna get some ice cream. I'm so hot and tired. Update, I am somewhere near the top, I hope. I don't know if this is the top or not, but bad news is though that my Nikon battery died and the backup battery was also dead. I have a third battery that should be charged, but it's back at the hostel, so I packed the wrong backup battery. I do have my film camera and this camera and my phone camera, so I can still take a lot of photos, but it's just not the same. Especially since, this isn't wide angle. That's wide angle. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get into it. But wow, the hike, it wasn't like the worst hike I've ever done. And there are a lot of places where you can stop and a lot of like cafes and stuff. Like you can get soft serve ice cream or a beer or soda or whatever. And it's like when you're practically at the top. So that's nice. I'm gonna keep going. This one has a hat. It's all mossy and cute. I love it. I'm finally at the top. I'm not sure how long it took because I don't know when I started, sometime around 9 maybe. It's a little after 11. The walk up isn't super steep and the steps aren't super steep, and they're not steps the whole way, but it is, steadily going uphill, so be prepared, I guess. But lots of stops, like I said, where you can get water or ice cream or souvenirs. Alright, time to go down, which should be a lot easier and faster probably. So I'm not going to record the descent, so I'll see you at the next stop. I've made it back down to the bottom. I think the walk down was prettier than the walk up. I don't know why, but anyway, it was beautiful. Definitely devote a few hours of your Kyoto trip to come here. Obviously you're gonna come here if it's your first time in Kyoto, since it's the #1 thing to do. It will be crowded. It's open 24 hours, so you can actually come like really early and start the climb if you want. I'm really bad at getting up super early though, but I got here around 9, pretty crowded, but once you get like to the last like quarter before the top, way less people, really beautiful. You'll take a ton of photos. It's amazing. There's a temple near here. I'm gonna go visit, and then I'm gonna go back to the hostel to get my camera battery. I'm not going to accidentally take a nap and then go do some other stuff, so we'll just see where we go. All right, I've made it to the temple. This looks incredible, like just how it's all like interlocking. Cool. Okay, there is a garden to check out. It's 500 yen for just the garden. I think I'm gonna skip it. Kinkaku-ji, or the Golden Pavilion, is one of the most beautiful places in Kyoto. Admission is 500 yen. This temple is gorgeous, and I've taken the most photos of it, of anything, of any single thing on this trip. I've probably taken 100 photos from different angles. It is gorgeous. The original temple was built in 1397. However, after a fire destroyed it, the current building was reconstructed in 1955. Gilded with gold leaf, the pavilion shines in the sun and creates a lovely reflection in the pond. I did not realize how golden it would be. Like, it's so metallic looking. Wonderful paint job. It's gorgeous. I'll say it again. Wow, definitely come here. It is a little bit more out of the way. It was like a 50-minute bus ride for me, but definitely worth it. And this golden hour light, From the temple, I walked a few minutes to Kura Sushi, an affordable conveyor belt sushi chain. It is easy to order on a tablet that has an English menu and pictures for everything. I don't know much about sushi, so I just ordered anything that looked good. At Kura Sushi, there is also a game where for every 5 returned plates, you have the chance of winning a gachapon. Oh, it's a Pokeball! How cute! A magnet. Cool. Little octopus. Okay, I'm going out with a bang. This is the Superior Crab and Salmon Roe. It was 280 yen. All the other ones I got were either 120 or 180, I think. But yeah, hopefully it's good. All right, the sushi was really good. There was one I didn't like, but everything else was really tasty and fresh tasting. I've said before, I'm not like a sushi connoisseur. I don't know the difference really between high quality sushi and, you know, low quality, I guess. But this was good. It was affordable. I got 10 plates and a drink, and the total was $18.60, which is a little over $12 USD. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I mean, 10 plates, all the sushi was double, like there was 2 rolls per plate. I got like mostly the cheaper end, but they do have some more like higher end, more expensive plates. And lots of dessert options too. I got that cute little jello, but they had different cakes and ice creams and stuff. So I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is a chain, so you can find it throughout Japan and stuff, but I just happen to be near this one. It's just like a few minute walk from that last temple I was at, so if you're there and want to come over here, I suggest it. It's all, you know, you order from the little tablet, or you can do it on your smartphone and you just do all the ordering through there, then everything comes, or you can just grab stuff off the conveyor belt, which is really cool as well. I mostly just ordered so I could kind of see what it is and stuff, but I did get one thing off the conveyor belt. This is the end of my Kyoto vlog. I'm really happy that you've stuck around to the end. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It's free to do. It really helps me out. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Well, my tomorrow, your whenever the next video comes out. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to Nara, basically is what I'm saying, and there's going to be adorable deer that I'm going to feed, and I'm just really excited. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you later. Bye.